What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, and welcome back for another episode of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Battle Spot Live Inverse Edition. This is episode number 11, and coming into today, we are sitting at a record of 22-7 on the series. I believe I butchered that last time, but I did go back and check to make sure that we actually have the right figures there, because I like to just randomly add one extra or two extra, sometimes even more than that, onto the win column, and I have to go back and check and be like, no, we did not win that many times. No, and there was also one time when I added like 5 losses too, strangely enough. Basically, I can just never remember the record. I should have it written down, but the times I do, I just either lose the paper or I don't know. It's a catastrophe, basically. So yeah, that was a long-winded way of saying I know the record now. Yay, hooray me. So we're going to get right into a battle here, apparently, because I was expecting it to take a little bit longer because, as I always say, Inverse always takes forever to find opposing trainers, but never at the beginning, because that's when I'm always saying a whole bunch of stuff, not in the middle. I'm sure later on we'll have to cut out and it'll be a whole big thing. But anyway, for those of you that are unfamiliar with what we have on the team, we have our Assault Vest Walrein. It is offensive, of course. It's got, well, it has to be offensive because it's an Assault Vest. I don't know why I bothered saying that. But it's got Icy Wind, Ice Beam, Surf, and Super Fang. We got Mega Sceptiles, an all-out special attacking set, Choice Scarf, Meditite, Taunt, Nasty Plot, Miss Magius, Physically Defensive Torkoal, and last but not least, Focus Sash Zoroark. So, looking at this team, even though Torkoal didn't get any action in the last episode, I'm thinking we're going to lead off with Torkoal because it takes on a lot of the opposing team. It can take on the dragons a little bit better because Lava Plume obviously is going to be super effective against them. It has that chance to burn, and I don't get completely destroyed by, not I don't, but Torkoal does not get completely destroyed by Earthquake. So that's going to help it out against Hippowdon as well. Now, the Suicune could still be a problem because it can Calm Mind and Rest and do all those shenanigans, and it could have Ice Beam, which would be a problem. And Torkoal's not going to take on the Superior. So I think what I want to do is lead off with Torkoal still, and I'm going to bring Zoroark. We're going to have that be in the second slot, and then we'll have Sceptile in the final slot. If we do run into Suicune with that, actually, with that makeup, I think we do just lose the Suicune. I should have brought Miss Magius, I guess, but Miss Magius was not going to be doing a whole lot to anybody else, to be honest, because, I mean, Shadow Ball will be super effective on Lopunny, obviously, but we just get destroyed by return, so. Everybody's giving me a nice. I just saw Toad give me a nice, and I saw Samuel give me a nice, and Sakura's giving me a nice. Everybody is giving me a nice right now. Everybody just came online. What is this? What is going on? I don't know. Maybe a bunch of people are doing, like, multis or something. Who knows? But anyway, we have the Lopunny leading off. It's going to make it evolve, obviously. I thought about clicking Protect because all these things do is spam Fake Out the first turn. Although it's not really spamming it if you're just using it once. But it's like, some originality, please. Please, use a different set. My goodness. So I guess this thing's going to have Ice Punch. I'm assuming. But I don't even think that's going to be a 2-hit KO. So I'm just going to click Lava Plume. I should have clicked Protect on the first turn, but I actually should have clicked Protect there too because it went for High Jump Kick and not Ice Punch. And we score a critical hit on the Lava Plume. No burn though. I would rather have gotten the burn and not the critical hit. That's strange too because critical hit has what, a 6% chance? Is it a 6% chance of getting a crit? It's around there, and a 30% chance of getting a burn from Lava Plume, and we get the crit instead. So now he's going to show off the Ice Punch. And will we get the burn this time? Yes, we will. Okay. If we did not get the burn there, I was going to have to go for Protect the following turn to give myself a chance to survive. Yeah, I should have clicked Protect on the first turn. I figured he might not go for Fake Out, but I don't know what I was thinking because that's all they do. They all have the exact same set. So I'm going to click Protect now. And, oh, he actually goes for High Jump Kick again this time instead of Ice Punch. I don't know why. Why, when you have a chance to miss? I mean, it's not like he could be holding a Wide Lens. It's a Mega Lopunny, and obviously he's holding a Mega Stone. But anyway, I'm just going to Protect. It ends up killing itself instead of going down to the burn. Doesn't really matter. It's kind of like a potato-potato thing for me because it's still dead, and that's all that matters. So now he's going to go out into a Superior, and now we are faced with a bit of a decision here. I'm going to have to sacrifice something. At this point, something has to die. And I'm very tempted to go out into Zoroark, but he's going to immediately find out that I'm Zoroark because he's going to hit me with an attack. It's not going to be super effective. I'm going to lose my illusion, and I'm going to lose my Focus Sash too. So that's kind of bad. But the only reason I would do that would be because I don't know what his last Pokemon is going to be. And if it turns out to be Suicune, I have nothing but Torkoal to even dent it. I mean, Zoroark has Flamethrower, but it could just Calm Mind in my face. I mean, at least I would have a chance to, like, burn it or something. But I'm actually just going to stay with Torkoal here. I feel like he's already weakened. That's probably my best bet. And so, yeah, Torkoal goes down. And now we're faced with another decision. Do I go right out into my Zoroark and lose my Focus Sash by going for Knockoff followed by a Sucker Punch, which I'm assuming would kill this Superior? I'm assuming. I mean, Superior has decent natural defenses, but since it's a contrary set, and that's what they all are, it doesn't have any investment in its defenses or HP, most likely. So I probably could kill it with a Knockoff plus Sucker Punch, but I may just need that Focus Sash intact. So I'm going to go out into Sceptile here. Yeah, I mean, and I have to click Leaf Storm. I was just thinking, do I want to click Giga Drain? But no, I don't, because he's at +2, and I'm just going to sacrifice my Sceptile, and if he has dragons, or a dragon as one of his last Pokemon, then I'm super screwed. So I need to click Leaf Storm here, and then I can sacrifice Zoroark if it turns out to be, it's probably not Salamence. Oh, whoa, Focus Sash. I don't know if I've ever seen that. And he goes for Leaf Storm, and it misses. That is really unfortunate for him. Very fortunate for me, because now I don't have to wait for him to bring out his next Pokemon and possibly get a free Dragon Dance or something. That could cost him the game, depending on what that last Pokemon is. That really is unfortunate for him. It's a 90% accurate move, too. But why are you running Focus Sash on your Superior? I don't understand that so much. I don't understand that. He has good natural defenses. I mean, especially in Inverse when he has quite a bit more resistances. But I'm going to go into Zoroark here. I'm going to sacrifice my Focus Sash, and that's fine. Because I would rather have Mega Sceptile at full health and not at -2. So that is that. And now I'll just go for Sucker Punch, and he may see that coming, but I guess he decided that it's not really worth the risk to switch out, because I could have been going into Zoroark for, well, no, never mind. I was about to say Choice Scarf, but that makes absolutely no sense because he saw that I was Focus Sash. So yeah, just forget what I said. And unfortunately, he is going to go out into his last Pokemon, which turns out to be the Suicune. So that is going to wrap things up. I can't beat Suicune. It is too fat. It is too fat. And I know this is going to be Calm Mind. Resto Chesto. Okay, so it's not exactly Crocoon with Rest Sleep Talk, but pretty close to the same thing. So I got rid of its Chesto Berry, so at least if it goes to sleep, because we get like a critical hit or something, we have a chance, but I don't think it's going to happen. Flamethrower does not do that much, and he's still a little bit above half, and he's going to hit me with a Scald that's going to take me out. Zoroark's going down, and Mega Sceptile is going to have 0 chance of living a Scald from this, because it is 4 times super effective thanks to our added Dragon typing. Although, to be fair, even regular Sceptile was probably still going to die to it, so being evolved really doesn't matter. We need a crit here. We need a crit. We need a crit. Actually, judging by how much that did, a crit may have left him with a sliver of health. So I really don't actually know, because it doesn't take into account special defense boost, right? If I'm remembering how that works correctly, the mechanics of that. So I guess it would have killed him. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I really had to bank on a crit there. I already got a crit earlier in the match because of, you know, Torkoal with the Lava Plume and everything. I don't know how much that one mattered. But it is what it is. So we're going to start off with a loss today. It is unfortunate, but this is what happens when you go up against Suicune. You lose, often. That's just what it is. So that brings our record to 22-8 on the series, and we're going to look for another battle. And it's looking like this one's going to take a little bit longer, even though we found one very quickly last time. So I'm going to cut, and I'll be right back once we find our next opponent. Alright, so we found somebody from Japan. I don't even want to try to pronounce that city name because that's not going to work out for me. But he's got a really awesome team. Look at this team. This is cool. This is actually very, very cool, and I'm super happy. I'd be perfectly okay with losing to this team unless that's like, I don't know, what, Confuse-Ray, Mega Sableye or something. Then I might be a little bit salty. But look at this. You got Lapras, and you get Sableye, Nidoqueen, Crawdaunt, Dragalge, and Gardevoir. A lot of these Pokemon, especially something like Nidoqueen and Lapras, are Pokemon that you just don't see on BattleSpot. Because they're not, you know, they're not OU Horish type of Pokemon. That's like the only thing that you see on BattleSpot for the most part. I mean, even something like Crawdaunt, which is higher up there, still, you don't see it too often. Crawdaunt is nothing to scoff at either. Crawdaunt is a powerhouse, and it is dangerous. But looking at this team here, Meditite demolishes a good portion of the team by itself. So I'm going to lead off with Dolly the Meditite here and hope that he can pick up a kill. I'm going to bring Walrein as well, and I'm going to bring Zoroark again because that Sucker Punch may be the difference between winning and losing, especially if he does have that Crawdaunt. And if he gets like some boosts up or something, I don't know if it's going to be Swords Dance or Dragon Dance or what, but I'm scared. I'm definitely scared. So I'm going to bring the Zoroark. That Sucker Punch may be the key to our victory. And Gardevoir too, because Gardevoir has trash for physical defense. So hitting that with a Sucker Punch could end things. So we're going to have Nidoqueen leading things off here against our Meditite. And I'm going to go right for the high jump kick. I do not care. And he's going to leave his Nidoqueen in. I almost said Nidoking. And that is dead. Dead as can be. Dead as as something that's not alive. Yes. Dolly finally picking up a kill, although he did get a kill last time, didn't he? Against the Talonflame? Possibly? Or was that off screen? I don't remember. It's all blur lately. What is going on with me? So he's going to go out into his Lapras, and I'm locked into high jump kick, and he knows it. And he is exploiting it. And there's nothing I can do about it. It's looking like my best bet is going to be to go out into Walrein. And try to get off as much damage as possible. And then I can go back out into Meditite, and I can hit him with something that's not high jump kick. I just need to get him into a range, basically. Now, this could be Assault Vest. Oh, he's going to go for Hydro Pump. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. That still doesn't even do half. That's super effective from a Lapras. Walrein, you fat sack of potatoes. My gosh, look at him. He just doesn't care. He does not care. And we're actually faster than this thing, too. But that shouldn't be surprising. Oh, my gosh. Okay, that's a critical hit. I was about to say, there's no way. There's no way. But it is 4 times super effective, so that may have killed anyway if he was not Assault Vest. I really don't know. I really don't know. But what I was saying is that you don't really expect Walrein, that's uninvested, to be able to outspeed many things. But it's base 65 speed, and Lapras is less than that, I'm pretty sure. So anyway, he's going to go ahead to Gardevoir, which is his last Pokemon. And I'm assuming this is going to be Mega, quite possibly. Quite possibly. Now, actually, this could be Choice Scarf, too. So I'm going to click Icy Wind just in case. As he does outspeed, obviously. And he does not Mega Evolve, so this could indeed be Choice Scarf. And this is going to allow me to outspeed him for sure with my Meditite. Even if he is Choice Scarf. So that's basically what I was going for there. That's going to ensure the victory. And, well, not necessarily. We would still have to hit a high jump kick. But I'm going to go for Super Fang here as we do outspeed this turn. Wait a minute. Oh, he goes for Trick Room. What? Trick Room Gardevoir? Doesn't Gardevoir have like base 80 speed? Why are you going for Trick Room? I don't understand what's happening. So he's not Scarf. He's not Scarf. And I outspeed in Trick Room. So I'm still slower than him, even with the speed drop. And I I don't know what's happening. I do not know what's happening. He's going to take me out with a Moonblast. The reason that I went first the turn before, even though I'm slower, quote unquote, is because Trick Room has like negative, 5 priority or something ridiculous. It's like super duper negative priority. And because of the Trick Room, I can't allow Meditite to come in and get a kill, which really stinks, because that's just like pointless. You just did that just so Meditite wouldn't come back in and kill you. That is the only reason. That is, I know it. I know for a fact that's the only reason. What other reason could you possibly have? Trying to actually win the match and play with some dignity? No, that could never possibly... Okay, fine. Fine, I just wanted Meditite to kill something, but Zoroark's going to clean things up. That'll be a victory for us, and that is going to bring our record to 23-8 on the series. And we're going to wrap things up a little bit early today. Only 2 battles for today. We'll probably finish things up with a 3-battle episode next time to finish off the session. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please make sure you're leaving a like rating or comments or whatever you would like to do, of course, and I will see you all next time. But until then, game on.